Hi, everyone, and welcome to your first step towards creating an unstoppable future. So, you're all here for different reasons, but none of you are here by accident. You have been invited because someone sees something in you. On this Zoom, you're going to be hearing from myself and three other women who have just returned from an all expense paid trip to Cancun, Mexico. Oh my gosh, I am still adjusting to the weather difference. It is absolutely freezing here where I am. So if you've got sun, you're very, very lucky. But whether or not you're here because you dream of being home with your kids or building a second income alongside what you're already doing or traveling the world with us, you're going to want to listen. Go grab a pen now and a piece of paper because I'm telling you, this is going to be a jam-packed info session. We're going to give you a real look into how this business works, who Nuskin is, and the vision that we're all building together. All different stories, different backgrounds, but the same drive to create more. But firstly, I'm Emma Glenn, and I've been in the online space for 4 years. I'm a wife and a mum of two boys. I work full time. Yes, this is absolutely possible to do without quitting your job alongside your current commitments. You just slot it into little pockets of your day. Because my life used to look very different. I was the mum at the supermarket with a calculator in hand, counting every single dollar because we lived week to week. It was hard having to say no to eating out with friends or going to events, but I thought that's just how life was meant to be for normal people. I barely touched social media, selling online I didn't have any clue about. And I literally joined Nu Skin to cover some of the products that I was loving. And if I did that, I was happy. But after achieving the products, something shifted. And now I look back, I wish I had that mindset from the beginning, but that is what personal growth is all about. And so you might not see the vision straight away, and your goals are going to change and adjust along a journey. But that is the thing that gets me so excited because as I started to share my story and started connecting with others, I began to see what was actually possible, and it excited me, which then led to a way for us to turn this opportunity into freedom of choice. It took consistency, it took support, but I was able to create enough wriggle worm, wriggle room in our finances that we were actually finally able to breathe. And it was such a relief. The moment when, that light bulb went off and everything literally changed because of saying yes to something that seemed scary at the time. I was then able to help my husband leave a job that kept him away from us. We were able to buy a caravan, and that was a dream that we had talked about, but literally never thought was going to ever be possible. And now our vision is bigger than ever. We want to be on the road full time as a family, exploring Australia without a timeline, without financial stress, and with the freedom to live life on our terms. And this is the vehicle that is going to make those dreams come true. New Skin has taken us to places that I never imagined, literally. I've been able to earn success trips to the Maldives, Portugal, Mexico. We didn't even have passports because before this, traveling overseas just seemed so out of reach in that life that I lived before this business. But it was because of this incredible community and this company that this became possible. And it is possible for anybody who wants this, which you are going to hear more about later on in this Zoom. But I also wanted to take this time to give a special mention to an amazing lady that I've had the privilege of working alongside, who unfortunately couldn't be here and share her story, and that is Shani. So Mexico was her first overseas trip, and she literally only got her passport weeks before we flew out. Like it was down to the wire. And she has had so many firsts since we connected on social media. Shoni was a product lover and loved the results she's seen from using it. And when I asked her if she would be interested in sharing them, she literally gave it 24 hours thought before she got back to me, and she hasn't looked back since. This business came at a time in her life that she wasn't expecting it. She'd been through some things in her life, and it was just the last thing that she ever thought that she would be doing. But she truly embraced everything that she learned over the past 2 years. Shani once told me that she didn't think she was going to be able to do this because of the tech stuff. But if you were to see what this girl does now, you wouldn't believe that she had ever said that to me. Um, the only thing that is better than achieving these trips for yourself is when you can help others achieve them too. It is so much more fun having everybody come together from all parts of the world. You have a connection that you wouldn't believe that you've only seen each other a few times a year, and getting to be in a space with like-minded people. It is just the most incredible feeling in the world. So if you're sitting here tonight wondering if you could do this, I want you to know we all started with zero experience, zero confidence, and a whole lot of doubt, but just the determination that life could be more. And that's the only thing that has got us all to where we are now. So I want you to dream big. Life is too short for all those what ifs. I'm generally really excited to have the opportunity to share not just the facts and figures, but the heart and the vision behind what we do and why Nu Skin has become such a powerful part of all our lives. So let me begin by telling you why choose Nu Skin. So Nu Skin has been in the beauty and wellness industry for 40 years, and we are publicly listed company on the New York Stock Exchange. And so when I first heard that, I didn't really understand what that meant. So in simple terms, this means the company is publicly traded, and that is a really big deal. It means that we are legit, transparent, and accountable company. It means that we are regularly reviewed by investors and regulators. But most importantly, it really does show that we are established, stable, and really trusted company, and that we're not a startup and we're not a trend. Even though we are really, really good at setting trends, we are a global company and we have serious credibility behind us. We are currently operating in nearly 50 countries, which is crazy, all around the world. And we're growing really fast. We have ground floor expansion into India within the next year. And it's a great opportunity to be able to leverage the competitive edge of first mover advantage. And it's going to help you maximize long-term financial growth ahead of competition. And the best part about this is you're going to be doing it with a zero debt company. And that is really rare. We're not a fly-by-night operation. We are a global leader with real roots and a reputation for what we do. And so this means that you can build a global business from your couch. And that's just crazy to me that you could be in your Oodie on the couch and you could be running your business all around the world. And that's one thing I definitely love. Trends drive the future, and right now in the world, timing is absolutely everything. We're seeing a massive shift towards social selling and working from home. Women everywhere want more flexibility, more time with their family, and a way to earn that fits around their lives and not the other way around, because honestly, that is the way that it should be. We have the tools that make this possible. You get a free website because everybody loves shopping online. That is the way the world is. If you tell me you don't shop online, I don't believe you. But we give you a business building app, and we have so much more with all the support and training that is provided. There's a huge movement towards clean beauty and wellness. People are tired of empty promises. They want products that are safe and effective and backed by science. And we are award winning for a reason. Nu Skin ticks all those boxes and some. One of the things that truly sets New Skin apart is our commitment to innovation and technology. We're constantly pushing those boundaries of what is possible using cutting edge science and smart technology to create real solutions that are improving people's lives. And I feel them every day with the products and the tools that I've been using myself. New Skin invests heavily in research and development and AI given tools. What we're building just isn't for now. We're really thinking about the future. We have a global innovation hubs and in-house labs that are part of the process, and they're designed to stay ahead of the trends. And what's really exciting is what is coming because we're stepping into a whole new era. We're blending advanced diagnostics, personalization, and systems that will completely reshape how people experience skincare, wellness, and even running an online business. Because this isn't about hype. It is honestly about having a front row seat to a company that's building technology the world hasn't seen before, and we're lucky enough to be a part of it. What I love most is that it isn't just about selling products, it's about sharing solutions that genuinely help people. Whether it's helping somebody with clearer skin, giving them better energy, improving their gut health, or just having more confidence, New Skin brings all these trends together in a way that is so rare. It's not just about the products, about empowering people. It's about giving women like us a platform to build something that is meaningful, flexible, and that can be global. This business is flexible enough to do alongside work and kids or life in general, and you're never going to be doing it alone. There is so much opportunity here in Australia and beyond. With the company expanding into new global markets, hello India, like I mentioned before, the timing has absolutely never been better. India is one of the world's fastest growing beauty and wellness markets, and this means we're on the ground floor of this incredible expansion. If you've ever thought about building something bigger than your postcode, something that can be international, I'm telling you, you are in the right place at the right time with the tools, the support, and the systems that work anywhere. The potential to grow a global business from your phone is real, and we're going to show you how it is done. Because the at-home beauty and wellness industry is worth over $1.5 trillion and it's growing. This is our moment to ride the wave and not just sit here and pass it by. Not be one of those things where you're like, well, I had that opportunity, but I was just too scared to take it. It's one of those things that you really want to jump into right now, be a part of it, because I'm not here because I need another job. I'm here because I've seen a vision, a way to create financial freedom, to create flexibility, and to create purpose for my family, to get out of living week to week and just surviving the rat race of trading time for money. And I have experienced the difference that this makes, not just in my bank account, but in my confidence and in my relationships and in my sense of possibility. I've grown so much as a person since being a part of this community and this company. If you're looking for something more, whether or not it's more time, more income, more impact and purpose, make sure that you keep that pen and paper out because you're really going to want to hear what everyone else is saying and make sure you're taking notes because you're going to start hearing from three other amazing ladies who are going to share their story and other key points on why this business is actually changing lives. So, with that, I would love to welcome Sam on now.
Hello, everyone. Thanks, Em. That was so special. Um, just quickly about me, I am a 50-year-old lady. I am a mum to three teenage kids. I joined this business in September of 2024, and it was only ever intentional to be a side gig. I still work full time. Um, and the thing that totally took me by surprise about this business is that in just 5 short months, I qualified for that 5-star trip to Cancun. That feeling was just over the top. I did not think that was going to happen. And of course, the self-accomplishment that that felt when we were in Cancun, I got to take my hubby totally for free. Those feelings that you get when you do those achievements, small goals along the way make big goals at the end. And not only is it a boost to my business, but it's a boost to the belief of Bruce that we are in the right place as well. So, um, I only ever joined really to have better gut health for myself. I want to be able to enjoy the income that comes along with this. We are about to do a new build on a home. So I've said to Bruce, this is the side gig for my butler's pantry. Um, all that aside, it's more than what you think. The personal growth that you get from a business like this, the connections that you have with people that you meet, and of course, the beautiful friends that you make within the team along the way are super duper special. Um, Again, in the short time that I've been with Nuskin, I have been able to earn more than my full-time wages. That in itself is another reason why I'm staying as well, because the income opportunity has just been incredible. Um, let's get right along and share the about the beautiful products that New Skin have on offer. So, did you guys know that we have approximately 200 products within New Skin range? We have 75 in-house scientists. We've got 2 research centers, and New Skin is driven by innovation. They have over 65 quality processes and scientific with a scientific advisory board. And what's even more impressive about New Skin is that we have enjoyed over $10 billion worth of sales from products within our collection. And majority of those are age-lock products that have been around since 2008. So just to reconnect, that was $10 billion in sales. That's pretty impressive. You may have seen that age-lock logos and things on some of our New Skin collection. Age-lock is a oh my God, I can't even say this. A petro, proprietary technology developed by New Skin that focuses on targeting the sources of aging at the foundational levels. So it aims to help preserve and look at and help the youthfulness of your skin by utilizing specific ingredient blends of age-lock products that come in various forms. So these include our skincare, our nutritional supplements, and they are designed to address both skin and overall wellness. New Skin are #1 in the world for its at-home beauty devices. It's pretty awesome as it's predicted that over the next 5 years, this part of the beauty industry is going to triple. So just imagine that for a second, because New Skin sold over 2 million Lumi spas in its first 18 months of release. Like, can you imagine the sales that are yet to come? Like, that's pretty cool. Our Lumi Spa is continuing to take on the world. It's been voted #1 for 7 years running. Many people are getting amazing results from our Lumi Spa, our beautiful cleansing device, their skin is looking so healthy, it's glowing, and the results are spread across lots and lots of our customers. Our Lumi Spa gives your skin a stimulating massage as it helps to build the collagen production. And these results are just amazing. You can see them after a few months of use. My photos are on the left-hand side of your screen there. I started the business in September. I purchased my Lumi Spa in November. And of course, these photos are just a little snippet across the time. And I definitely can tell how radiant my skin looks after a combination of using the Lumi Spa. I have collagen every day. I have added retinol into our, like your moisture routine at nighttime. And ladies, the products just definitely speak for themselves. Now, the other little thing in here, look at this gorgeous little smile up the top with that whitening toothpaste. So this beautiful little smile is a little man, Archie, and he is just 2 years old. Yes, you can use our whitening toothpaste on your little people over 2. And of course, we always recommend that you have parent supervision when you use any of our products with your little people. I also love to share on the top right of your screen and also the left where it's got retinol. This is our beautiful Lynn. So these photos of Lynn are just stunning. Their progress of consistent use of 2 months of Lynn using our retinol. Like, doesn't she just look amazing? And along the way, we have also got our Emma. On our next little clip, we've got Emma with our Well Spa. This Well Spa is just absolutely incredible. Look at Emma's journey here. Emma's had a weight loss journey with consistent use of the Well Spa. She chose to pop that onto one arm for just 3 weeks. And can you guys see the difference? It's pretty awesome. Our Well Spa is a microcurrent body sculpting device and it helps to tone, tighten, smooth, and also helps with those tricky spots. And guess what? There's no expense of those spas or any treatments outside. There's no nonsense. There's no pain. It's all at the ease of you in your own home. Check out the tummy photos here of Kat. Aren't they incredible results as well? You can see why our customers as well as our team members are so obsessed with that Well Spa. When using your Well Spa, you guys will have the opportunity to use it in the privacy of your own home and you'll be able to sculpt your own body at your own leisure. No embarrassment, none of that. But remember, consistency is key when you're using any of the products within the Nuskin collection. Our new biome, or you might know it more regularly as our pink drink, is making waves and helping many, many people reduce the bloating from their tummies. Myself, I use this and your skin feels hydrated. The bloating is gone. There's no issues when we eat any food. Gut health was my number one priority of why I joined this business. And I'm telling you, what I have found with the supplements as well as New Biome are just incredible. I've got a little testimony here from one of our clients, and it just says, I wish I started taking this drink 25 years ago. I feel amazing. The changes within me when I take this drink are just amazing. It's relieved the bloating. My skin feels great. I have less hot flushes and I look and feel hydrated. I've got no more tummy pains. Actually, I just am overall happy. I even catch myself smiling. So that's a pretty awesome review that we've had from just a beautiful customer that decided to take a chance on getting gut health ready as well. And I guess in amongst the whole business, it's all about timing. So when we talk about timing, timing is absolutely everything. And right now, Nuskin's business is big, but it's about to get huge. It's about to have massive growth, and you guys are in the right place at the right time. Never before have we seen what's about to happen or what we hope is about to happen, but all the good news around is that we are definitely in the right spot. The collection has products for all types of budgets and all types of bodies. So the products are for inside and obviously outside, being with your cleansing products, our supplements, and our beauty devices. So, with our thousands of customers that love shining from the inside out, and some of them are obviously on the team because if the product is that beautiful, that it's so easy to share. So there's one more thing that I want to share with you, and that, of course, is the product of our business. So yes, we have beautiful products to share and people love to use them, but the best product that we have is the product of our business. So for you guys to join the business and share the business with other people, that is your biggest reward of the most perfect product out there. I'm just going to quickly share that I never ever joined for that trip to Cancun. That was just a big, massive bonus in a little tiny snippet of me trying to heal my gut. Now, I am definitely staying here within the Nuskin team. The income that I've experienced is just unbelievable. And like I said before, I'm setting it aside. It's not being spent, it's being put aside. I am taking a butler's pantry in my new build. Bruce has got a brand new shed. So Nuskin will bring different things for each of us. And whatever it is, are you ready to go? Are you ready to say, yes, Nuskin is for me? So let's all on the count of three go say, let's go. So 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let's enjoy the business. Let's enjoy the beautiful products and let's have a wonderful, wonderful career ahead. So this is me, and this is me handing back over across to our beautiful Ash-Leigh Martell. So Ash has been within our business for 13 years and has been on 7 of those amazing trips. Ash, you take it away.
Oh, thank you so much, Sam. And the thing with this business is I love the people that we meet. They're not next door. I'm in Brisbane, Sammy's in Mackay, but you can literally build a global business from your home. And I didn't join thinking that I would ever actually be still in this business. When I joined 23 years ago, I was a shy, young lady. But I was a massive introvert, but I wanted more money. And I was watching this lady's life change. She was traveling the world. She was saying yes to her family. And I was like, oh, look, maybe I could do this. I went along to an event where I saw ordinary people living extraordinary lives. I grew up on a cane farm. And so, beauty to me wasn't really in my vocabulary at the moment. However, I saw the income opportunity behind this business. And that is what I'm going to be sharing with you guys tonight. And I saw the potential to be like, what if I can get there? What if it takes me 3 years? What if it takes me 10 years? What I'm currently doing is not going to get me to where this opportunity could. And so before I started, like I said, I was shy. I was a massive introvert. I never had any following. I hated social media. I love growing on social media now because I can't hide behind my screen. But you can build this business in so many different ways. One of my goals was, because I started before I had kids, one of my goals was that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mum, be a yes mum, have slow mornings, have that flexibility. Before I had my kids, I really got serious in the business. And now I've got a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, and we have slow mornings. So I am a yes mum. I was named Young Entrepreneur of the Year with my twin sister, Christy. I can drop things at the, sound of a hat and, have my business in the back. I am a mum first. However, my 3-year-old's sick at the moment and I don't have to call in to work to be like, I can't come in. And I know that when I was working full time, so many mums were doing that. And I was like, I don't want that. And so my vision at the start was very, very small. But as I started, then it just started growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And now I'm able to help so many others. And so I know if I can do this, so many other people can too. But one of the things that most people don't know about this business is that we also have our own Force for Good Foundation where it's all about helping children and communities around the world. This foundation focuses on things like health, education, clean water, and sustainability. And it's honestly, it's incredible. One of the biggest things that they do is provide meals to malnourished kids through something that's called Vitamil, which is right at the top, that white bag. And we've now over 850 million meals have now been donated so far. No, like when we buy my Vitamil, no money goes into advertising. It's all done through word of mouth. Everything goes straight back into the community. And so we can do that a part of the business as well. And many of our customers donate too. And it just means that while we grow our income, we're also helping feed families in need. And, that's just something that I really love. But not only that, they've also funded thousands of life-saving heart surgeries for kids. They've built wells in villages where people didn't have clean water, and they support environmental projects in endangered communities. And so, from the products that we use, the Epoch products up the top, like we said, we have up to 250 products to suit all bodies and all budgets, but specifically the Epoch products up the top, 25 cents goes back straight back into the community and in the projects. And so that's just one of them amazing missions. And these are just some of the kids that we get to feed. And yeah, it's just very, very inspiring. And so I love that about the company. But when you join us, like, what do you get, right? Well, we've got everything for you. You don't have to come in and pay for courses or pay for training. There is free training provided. You get a free account. We've got our launch systems. You get coaching support. There's weekly support, weekly Zooms, weekly trainings. There's apps, there's groups, there's support chats. You get everything. I mean, it's not to come in and know everything straight away. You earn and learn as you go. You do bits, you stay connected, and you follow the system, and you speak with the person that invited you, and you could, grow a business starting today. And so when I say, start earning on your first day, you might be like, how do I start earning on my first day? Well, I'm going to show you. There are 5 different ways to earning in our business, but when we first get started, we want to go out there and we want to share. All right, we just go out and share. We don't say go out there and sell this, go down and sell this. We're just sharing, just like you're recommending when you recommend a good book, a good movie, a good restaurant. People listen to what you recommend. Well, we recommend products that we love and we enjoy, and products that have helped us. And so these are 3 amazing products that have helped me along the way and along my journey. And this is just an example, like just say you come in and you get started straight away, you pop up a post, or maybe you've called your friend, you're like, oh my God, I've been trying this stuff. I really love it. Do you want to try it with me? This is how you can make money instantly on day one. Right, you get your free account, and we work with our retail markup. So just say for the new biome, for example, I'll just go through one example. Our members price is $105, so our retail price is $131, and so you make a retail markup of $26. That's yours, all right? You've done that. You've done the hard work. You go get that reward. However, there are 2 different ways with some of our products that you can earn a little bit more money. And that's the thing, you tailor this business the way you want to. There's so many different ways that you can do this business. And so just say what the company has done is they've made a few of these products and they've made them as bulk packages. And so just say the new biome, I can purchase the new biome on a 6-pack, and this will now bring my cost to each of those packets down to $89. And when I sell them for $131, I'm now making a $41 profit. And so you can do it each way. You can either just drop ship, where you can send links straight to people, or you can collect the money and deliver or ship and do all that. So lots of different ways that you can tail your business. And so this is the first way that we make money in a business. The retinol, the same, it does have a bulk pack, but just say you go to the Lumi Spa, each product has a different price point. The Lumi, you get an $81 retail profit. There is no bulk pack in this one, but you can just see the price different and what it brings. And so we just go out there and share. We share it on our social medias. We share it in public. We are walking billboards. When people see us, they're like, what have you been doing? And then we can just share. We share what we love. And so this is the rest of our sales performance plan. And this is something that I saw. Obviously, it's just a little bit different to what I saw back in the day. However, it's very, very similar. And right now, People are making so much more money than I did when I first started, okay? And yes, I have been in this business for 13 years, and you might be like, oh, I'm not at the start of the business. That does not matter. I have never, ever been as excited as I am today about this business, launching into India, Prism.io coming out, which, you know, you'll hear about if you come on board, the innovation that's coming in the next few years, okay? Things are launching all the time for us. So we share the product. Our upfront earnings is our retail bonus, but also like our selling bonus. We get a little bit of an extra selling bonus. And obviously the more you sell, the more you earn in that area. And so, you know, you can go out there, sell products every month. You're going to make $500 a month. And that's it. Like I said, you choose how you want to come in. Some people just want to sell the products. Fantastic. We can help you there. Other people want to show other people how they can make an income too and change their lives. And that's what I'm passionate about, because I know how much this business, from being an introvert, and you might be like, yeah, whatever, you weren't an introvert. Guys, I've got my first ever video. I've got my first ever post. But this business, not only is it going to grow your income, it's going to grow you. You're going to become the best version of yourself. And I love helping people because, like I said, I know what this business has provided. So we go out there and we share this business with other people. How many people out there right now need an extra income? All right. Who do you know that has been complaining about money? This is what we share. We just share this opportunity with people. And so going out there, we build a team, we get referral bonuses, again, 4 to 24% on the people that we introduce. Okay. Also here, we can also earn building bonuses when you get to a certain level in the business. And in this area, you can start earning thousands of dollars when, you know, people jump in. But this is where I got hooked. And it was being a leader in the business. And I saw that blue diamond right at the bottom. We're going to skip all the way to the bottom right. And yes, these are like the ranks, and you don't need to know about the ranks, but this is the opportunity that is available. And this is not capped. So the blue diamond at $35,000, you have no idea what that means, but there's a possibility that one day you could be earning $35,000 a month. And the average person that gets there in this business now is in 3 years. But what if it took you 10 years? Like, what are you doing now that is going to get you to where you want to be? What is it that where is it that you want to be in the future? And that's what I want you guys thinking about is, you know, if, you know, 6 months ago, the six months of the year's already gone, you know, where are you going to be in the next 6 months? Where do you want to be? And so I'm just going to leave it there with you guys. I've had the best time in the business, and I am excited for where we're going. And now I wanted to lead it into another Ash. What a great name. But Ash, I met, and she watched for 2 years, but she has just taken her kids overseas because of this business. So Ash, I'm going to introduce you. Actually, you're going
to. Amazing, Ash. Thank you so much. Oh, guys, who is ready to get going? Like, honestly, the vibe is high, and we have the biggest opportunity ever at our hands. So just to share a little bit more about me, I joined because I wanted to make an extra income. I joined over 6 years ago now, and it has completely changed our lives. I joined just for the extra income to help with nappies and formula. I did not think that this would be something that would take me around the world. It has completely changed our lives. I started out all because I wanted to say no to going back to full-time work after having my second little one. But unfortunately, because I said no to full-time work, my bank account didn't like it. And this was the vehicle that I could see could help. I had watched my friend for 2.5 years share how she was able to do random holidays for her kids, random extra groceries. Like, it was the small things that got me hooked. And I was like, you know, maybe this is something. I basically went to my boss at the time, and because I was already back at 3 days of work, and I said, look, I need to go back to full time. Would you let me go back? And he was like, of course. And I said, just let me sit on it for a night and I will get back to you. And that was the most dangerous thing that he ever said, yes, that I could sit on it, because I basically saw my friend's post and I just thought, what if I could be someone like her? What if I could make that extra income? What if it could supplement me not having to go back to full-time work? And I basically said no to my boss, which he did not like at all. And I said yes to this opportunity. I seen the bigger vision that this was the vehicle that could take me where I wanted to go. And so because I joined for the little extra, I got the little extra, but then it has grown so much. So I started without any experience in social media whatsoever. I actually said to my friend, I want to make an extra income, but I don't do selfies. I do not have any self-confidence about me. I do not even use my social media. Is this possible? And she said, of course it is. We teach you everything along the way. And that is literally what has happened. I have grown so much as a person. I've gone from having no self-confidence, not doing videos, not doing, like, not even sharing photos. It pulls on the mummy strings, because I look back and I can see my little babies as babies that are like these cute little things. And I have got no photos with me because I hated taking photos. I had no self-confidence to take them, and it pulls at the mama strings, because I'm just like, oh my God, if only I just had the confidence that I have now. But it has been an absolute journey. I have grown so much. I will do these videos now. I love sharing my life. I love sharing the products and what it has done for me. It has completely changed our world. Like, I cannot even explain to you guys in how much it's changed for us. I went from watching every dollar to, having, like, I was literally just wanting to pay for nappies and formula. $100 a week was all I was thinking. And it has completely changed everything. It helped us go debt free. It's helped us buy and build our house. Like, we are literally in the mix of building a brand new house, but it's also taken us overseas. Now, I have been on 4 overseas success trips with this company, paid for. However, because of this extra income that I have been earning, I have been able to extend our trips. And like Ash said, the last one was the most special because I was able to take my kids overseas for the first time, half on the company's dime and half on my dime, that I have earned from this business. Like, I can't tell you how much this business has changed our lives. The thing is that with us building a house, working full time, like, the penny is tight, but because of this extra income, we were able to give our girls a dream that I only ever thought would be a dream. It was something that I never thought possible. So this opportunity, the sky's the limit. Like, there's no limit to it. You can honestly have whatever it is that you want. You just have to commit, say yes, and jump in and learn along the way. Like, it's what we all do. There's so much support. Everything is there, ready to go. You just have to say yes and jump in. Now, with our success trips, this is something that I never thought possible. I was 31 years old. I had to think that I was 31 years old before I even got a passport, guys. Like, I did not think traveling overseas was ever going to be me. I thought that I would be, it was like the cliche of, oh, when my kids are older, maybe I'll travel. It was never on my radar because we never had the extra income to do it. And this has completely changed everything, not only earning them, but also extending them. So what are these success trips? I am going to do a deep dive and share how incredible these success trips are. So this is a 5-star trip. Now, when I say 5-star, I mean it. Like, you have no clue what traveling is unless you travel 5-star with the company. Like, traveling on the company's dime is just incredible. So all of this that I'm about to say is with a +1. Now, I put it in bold because literally I was able to take hubby along the way with me, and we didn't have to pay extra. Like, it was all included. So it's you and a +1. That +1 can be anybody. So you get all expenses paid, flights are covered, you get luxury accommodation. Now, I'm telling you, luxury to the nines. Like, the resort that we stayed at in Cancun was incredible, and it was an all-inclusive. Not every single one is all-inclusive, but this one was, and it was amazing. My kids, I will share shortly, but my kids are still like, can we just go back for the unlimited ice cream? Like, they were up at the bar thinking it was like the time of their life. Free ice cream, they had free food. Like, it was just incredible. So luxury accommodation, the rooms were absolutely incredible, the view, all of it, foods, drinks, and activities. Like, it's not just going to these places and then having to fund activities and, you're just like sitting there. We were able to explore, and it was just, every single trip has just got a special part of my heart, basically. So the best thing about all of what I'm saying is that they are available for anyone that puts in the work. Absolutely anyone. You do not have to be in the top 1%. I remember when I was first starting and I seen some of the team go to South Africa, and I thought, oh my God, that is like amazing. Like, how incredible would that be? But it was never something that I thought I would be able to achieve. And I can tell you that I am living proof that you can have anything you want. Now, this is my first time ever overseas, Maldives. This was my second earned success trip because unfortunately, the world shut down for our first one. Our first one was meant to be to Alaska, which was a cruise booked, and it was like the best thing ever. But unfortunately, the world shut down. So this was my second earned trip, which was to the Maldives. And this was the first time I had ever stepped outside of Australia. Like, I can't even put into words what this trip did. Like, it lit something that I had no idea was like, it lit fire in me that I had no idea that I even wanted. So this picture on the left is actually our balcony. Like, so this is, you know, like when you see on Google, you see the bungalows that are over the water. That was where we stayed. Like, incredible, right? This was our balcony, and this was where we were able to jump off and go and swim with the fishes, swim with the sharks, like snorkeling for the first time in my life. Like, I cannot tell you how incredible it was. Like, the water that you see on Google and like the photos and stuff, that is real. Like, it is absolutely incredible. Now, this was also all inclusive, and we had the time of our lives. You can see that there's a big team of us that we all went, and we honestly just, it's like one big family. Like, the people that you meet in this business is just incredible. It literally set the bar so high. Like, being my first overseas trip, I had no idea what to expect. And it was just, it's a core memory that I'm forever going to remember. Now, our next trip was one that we extended. So we actually got the success trip, which was to Lisbon, but we decided that we would extend it, as in hubby and I, we would go to Rome. Now, Rome is something that I've only ever dreamed of. Like, I never thought I would be able to say I have been to Rome. Like, it's just incredible. You think about these places and you're like, oh my God, they actually exist. Like, I can't share enough how just their core memories, like, just, they are just irreplaceable. So the middle photo is a picture of me standing and looking out at Rome. Like, I cannot share how special it felt to be able to go, that's actually my picture. I took that. Like, I can say that I have been to Rome. The Colosseum was my absolute delight. Like, that was something that was on a bucket list of mine. I never thought I would ever see the Colosseum. Like, I never thought that would be something that I was able to achieve. And then on the left is us, me and hubby, at Amalfi Coast. So we basically stopped on the way to Pompeii, and we got to see the Amalfi Coast. Now, Amalfi Coast is definitely somewhere I'm going to be traveling, but this particular day, it put on a show. Normally, you can't see it from where we were, but you could see it clear as day, and it was just incredible. Like, oh, and then we went to Pompeii, and that in itself was just amazing. And then after Rome, it became Lisbon. So this was the actual success trip. So this was absolutely amazing. Lisbon was actually somewhere I would never think to have gone. I would never be like, hey, let's book a trip to Lisbon. But I can tell you now, since visiting, I would definitely want to go back because it was just amazing. It was just so much fun to be with everybody, you know, people that we speak to every single day. And we actually got to share this. You can see us girls in the corner there, like, just, you know, having fun, laughing. This was after getting in the tuk-tuks, the little like cars that they have. They have like the little carts, sort of like golf carts almost. And sort of traveling around with that was just amazing. Like, we got to see all the sites. We got to stop. It was actually raining, but you wouldn't even know because we were just having the time of our lives. Not to mention, like, you know, having a few drinks together and just eating. And it was just incredible. Like, and this was something that I was able to take my hubby to. Like, all of this hubby has come along with. And I can tell you, he has already told me, like, we are traveling every single year. Like, this is something that he is like all for right now. So after Lisbon, we then were able to go to Mexico. So this is our 4th trip that we earned. This one has a special spot in my heart. I know I've said all of them do, but this one especially, because I was able to take our kids. Like, we were able to get them their passports for the first time ever, and we were able to take them overseas. It was their first flight. Like, they had not been on a flight before this. Like, we actually got the flight attendants actually let us go up to the cockpit, and the girls like got to wear the captain's hats and stuff. It was just a dream. Honestly, like I said before, the girls are still asking to go back because of the free ice cream. Like, it was so much fun, and seeing, like, you can see the family stacked up. Like, it was just a dream. It really was. And it was something, just being able to take my kids and to see the delight on their face and their faces light up, and just the girls that we were with and the family. Like, it was one big family and everyone loved the kids. Like, it wasn't just me taking my kids, it was like we all took my kids. Like, it was honestly just incredible. And we got to go to the ruins, and we got to go to the big cenotes, like the big swimming hole and stuff that you see. Like, it was just incredible. Like, to share this with my kids was just incredible. They've already told me that they want to do this business now when they grow up, because they do not want to miss a trip. Like, they are hooked, absolutely hooked. Now, the last one is one that means the absolute world to me, and this is something that I never thought I would ever achieve. And this is because we got to take our kids, so we extended it, and we got to take our kids to America. Like, I cannot even believe that we can say that we've been to America. Like, as a kid, I grew up dreaming one day I would eventually go to Disneyland and Universal Studios. And because of this opportunity, I was able to provide that and to take my kids. Like, I even still think about it now. Like, it makes me so teary and so upset, because it was just life-changing. Like, to take my kids to a dream that I have, like, it's been a childhood dream of mine to always go to Disney. But to be honest, we didn't have a lot of money growing up, and I just never thought I would ever get there. But I did, and I got to share it with my kids, and it has, you can see literally in their faces. So, number one, Universal, absolutely incredible. We are huge Harry Potter fans, so I got to take them to the Hogwarts castle. That was absolutely incredible. But Disney takes the cake. Like, you can see us at the castle. Like, I never thought I would ever see that castle in person, let alone having my kids there. And you can see at the end, like, my kids, after a full day of Disney, they had the biggest smiles ever. And they have, I'm not going to get upset, but they have honestly said to me so many times, "Thank you, Mum, for taking us." Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, they know how incredible it's been. And, you know, they've had a dream holiday. They've had a once in a lifetime opportunity, lifetime trip, because of this opportunity. It's all something that I was able to provide. Like, there's just no better feeling. Like, this is like Christmas morning to all the mums, like, over and over and over again. Like, looking back at the videos and like the smiles and just the faces lighting up and just all of it, and me as a big kid as well sharing it. Like, it was just incredible. And it's all something that I never thought would be possible without this business. So whether or not you want to travel, if you want to make an extra income, everything is possible. It is time to jump in. It is time to dream bigger, live bolder, and help others do the same. That's really as simple as it can be. If you have ever thought that could this be me, it absolutely can. Take this as your sign to jump in. Don't wait for 2.5 years like I did. Just jump in and learn along the way. All it takes is your yes. So in saying that, who is coming with us on the next success trip? We do these trips every 9 months. So you have a chance to travel with us next year. If you commit and make a plan, it is possible. You do not need experience. You do not need a following. You just need a dream and the courage to say yes. Everything begins with you. Now, reach out to the person who shared this with you. Let them know that you are ready to travel the world with us. You want to make an extra income, build something of your own, and do it with the community that's cheering you on every step of the way. We are here for you. You are not on your own. There is so much support and community. Like, it's just one big family. Everyone wants to see you succeed. So because you are the only thing standing between you and this kind of life that I've just shared, it all starts with a simple yes. And I am telling you that it is real, it is here, and we are so excited to get you started. So it begins with you. Reach out to the person that introduced you to this call and let's do it. Thanks, guys.